So we are taking the diner for a little ride. We've had it for probably over a year, and somebody saw it on my video locally here and wanted to trade it, so let's turn this into something else. Here we go. We turned it into that. Even trade. Let me know if it was a fair trade or what you think of the trade in the comments below. Will this be the last time we go to K-Mart here for Lego? We'll find out. This is what's left. We missed out on the Aquaman sets, but that's alright. There's some Minecraft sets down here. Let me check those. They might be gone. Get this magically appeared in another one.
What color is this? And what is this? And how much dollars?
Okay, so it is Sunday morning, November 10th. And we have 8 Bricklink orders to pack up. It's about $135, I think. And this many lots. So we are going to start right now and see how long that it takes. We're going to use a trusty Lego clock to help us track this. So let's do it. All right, so it is 6:49 a.m. and I have nothing on the table except the computer, and those I might part out later, but this video right here is not about that, this portion of it. So first step is to take a handful of plastic bags, put them here, and then other plastic bags in this drawer. These are a couple of the bigger things that I use there. And then I'm also going to grab a couple bigger bags, because I know there's at least 2 bigger orders, just to have them ready. And now I'm going to the computer and printing out the list, and we'll catch you over here once I start pulling them. Here are the 7 Bricklink orders. There is the current time. Everything is marked shipped and tracking uploaded to the Bricklink orders page for each order. So yeah, it's the start of a day, and now it's time for breakfast, and then after that, hoping to have time for this, and that'll be it for the day for Bricklink. So we have 8 of Elsa's Market Adventure Lego Disney set number 41155. We will part out now, and should add about 1,000 pieces to our Bricklink store. We'll see how long it takes. Right now, Lloyd says it is 8:28 a.m. All right, it is 9:24. Everything is put away and loaded to Bricklink. And here's the wall. Now, I could spend another 10 minutes building these and photographing them, put them on eBay, but I'll do that during the week at some point. But everything else from that set is done. Pretty quick process. I mean, if I had 5, 8 more of those sets, something like that, it would go a lot quicker to add, you know, say I had 8 more, I could add 2,000 parts in probably less than another half an hour, because the longest part is adding the drawers, numbers, and getting everything ready. Once you get them open and it's all ready just to put away, it's fast. I did not need to number any more drawers yet because I did a small set on purpose, because I would not have been able to make it without numbering more. So we'll try to get that done next weekend. We will see. It's hunting season next weekend, and I have a Lego show in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So exclusive Lego show, buy, sell, trade in Swamico. So if you're local, definitely make it out there. There's going to be a number of Lego sellers, at least 3. And if anyone else wants to come out and have a table, it's $25 for a spot. Like, you could fit about 3 tables in there. And yeah, it's supposed to be a good time. I'm going to be breaking this thing out. I'm going to get another, I will get another section built here this week. I have enough parts, and then we will load it up with minifigs. Alright, we are currently time-lapsing this thing. We have 8 of these sets I just got the other day. At another video that you may or may not have seen yet. So got the minifigures in here. All the parts are, one set's parted out here, and can't even see that now. There you go, adding 1,000 parts, and that's the value. I ended up paying $12 a set, so wasn't the greatest deal, but still, without the minifigs, that's a great part out for all this. So here we go. So it is now 6 o'clock Sunday night, and I got another Bricklink order in earlier in the day. There's a lot of lots in this one, 115. I just packed it up. Focus. So yeah, I just packed it up. Took me a good half an hour here. Big order, and I got one more with like eight parts in it after this. Here's that was our 8-piece order, 4 lots. I got a nice little poly bag. It's like Christmassy stuff. So the Packers are gonna win. And we have 53 items here on the eBay store to ship. So it's pretty average for that I've been getting lately. Yeah, it's not like, I mean, like I said in one of my previous videos, I had my sales were down like almost 40% from last October. So, and now it's in November, but things picked up a little bit from the last few weeks, which is good. And yeah, Bricklink, I had about $200 in sales this weekend, so that was really good. So we got to pack all these up, and my first step is to print all the labels. I'm gonna put all these boxes over on the table, and we are gonna pull out the ones as that I sold. So here is my shipping cost on my eBay orders. There's actually 39 total packages going out, and only 3 of them have free shipping. So 36 of them paid $3 shipping. So I received $108 in shipping, and I'm paying this to ship all these packages. So that's, I'm only paying $8 out. So that's very, very good. It's not very common. Usually I have typically, 30 to 40% of my packages I ship are free shipping, that I pay for all the shipping. So pretty good. Alright, here's this past weekend's mail. It's 2 small things. So I am going to, one's Bricklink, one is eBay as it says on the box. And this one, as you can see why I came here, for my minifigure stand. I needed these for to build it up on the bigger plates mostly. On the first one on the bottom and the second one. So I think that's all I ordered from this store. They had the best deal on these for the quantity. So this is again for my favorite seller on eBay. This is just, they had like a buy it now Star Wars parts. This, I believe this is under $30. Because I build a complete, basically almost all of these. That's why I find value in something like this, because I have so many Star Wars things already, sorted out and put away where I know to find them. And so yeah, it's a lot of value in something like that for me. And I have tons of extra arms and hands, which I can, a lot of these are missing that, so it should be easy to replace. The body. Oh, I think somebody painted that yellow. It's supposed to be white, I thought, for Aura Singh. Not sure, but so that is what we received. Nothing, I don't think anything too rare was in here. I saw the pictures are showing everything. So, nice stuff. Alright, so here are some highlights of this Star Wars, basically torso lot. So there's some legs and a few heads and some helmets. There's a couple good ones there. This one right here, we're going to build him. It's Jedi Bob, he's known by. He's Jedi Knight on Bricklink. Yeah, here's the other stuff. There's quite a bit. I looked it up as $28 plus shipping, so it's around $30 I paid for all this. In the end, can't beat some nice helmets. There's a Jango and a Boba Fett helmet in there, and then these guys, which we're gonna throw them here, and I missed. It's my magnet wall. It used to be bigger, I thought, but I think I built some, took some to Brick World back then. So yeah, so we just need yellow hands. For that, and then here is this is the old brown. I believe it's all old brown stuff. So yep, brown cape. I know I have a new brown cape in here. This is my new cape bin. Here it is. This is old brown. I have a couple more down there. So we got that. I need a brown. Here's a brown one. It's easy to tell next to the reddish brown. It's got the right coloring, and then over here are my just random Star Wars heads that haven't been sorted, or they don't have a bin to be sorted into. So we're looking for the one. It's a common head, but it has black eyes actually. So there's 2 types of this head. One has white pupils and one has black eyes. Here it is. I thought I had one in there. So you see there's no white pupils in it, but there's a version that has the white pupils. So you gotta watch that. And then just old brown legs. Let's keep in this corner. There's all my other colors I've sorted. So these are the old brown. They look perfect. Then we build. This torso looks great, so no issues there. And then I always look at the set to make sure that the right color. So he's got the green, or what's it, the neon, I don't know. Which I don't have very many of those. going to be this one, and then it's going to be the chrome one. So everything is how it originally came. And then this is my Star Wars superhero minifigure series ones. And they're all alphabetical. I, J, Jedi Bob Knight. He's in here. Because every time I get him, he sells within a few days. So I know his card's in there, and his price on Bricklink is quite high. Just for used, at average sells for almost $17. So this is why I buy things like this. I didn't know it was coming in there. I just, you know, and this is definitely worth it even without all that. I can build so many figures out of my stuff, and just this one guy will pay for over half of it once he sells, so, or about half. And now he goes into waiting for photographs bin, which is not yet full. It's early Monday morning, so he's ready to photograph the big group. He just needs a label made, and he's not ready to be sold yet. He needs the armor, which I think is coming through Bricklink soon. So there's where we're at. So I'm going to do my very best to try to get through a backlog of things I have right now. This is something I just pulled off the floor that was on top of that yellow case. And this is what we got a few days ago, 3 pounds of parts. And then we have this. The bottom one is mostly accessory things that I go into. It's kind of like extra storage. It's not really things I'm going to be listing for sale necessarily. But then we have all these in here that I'm hoping to get through at least half of this for the month of November. That should add a ton of stuff to our Bricklink store, because a lot of this is just going on Bricklink or going into my sorted into my parts over here. So that's the plan for November. I don't have no purchases coming from eBay besides some bulk Lego pieces, which I don't believe there's any minifigures in there. So we're gonna see how much we can get through this. Is that a smooth Princess Leia hair? Nope. So here's some stuff that we've gotten ready lately. Oh, I'm just doing a video over here, honey. For my on-site sales, we have one in, like I said, Green Bay coming up. These are a lot of $2 bin stuff, and then Build Your Own minifigure stuff is in there. And these are all ones I'm putting on my minifigure stand that I've been storing in a bag for now. No, not the job, but he's just in there, be in there, I guess. But most of these are all going on my $5. We'll see all of them, or 5 for $20 minifigure stand that I created. So lots of stuff in here. So I'm doing a much needed sort of Knights Kingdom 2. So there's a drawer there, and then my shields, random shields and armor are there. And there I had Ghostbusters, which wasn't taking up too much in there. It really, so I moved it up here. It's just, I just put all the printed stuff basically in here. This is just really to build proton packs. These are all the pieces that you'd need. And I have some more of my personal stuff if I need extra parts, if I run out of some things. And then this one, it's just vintagey stuff. I don't know. A lot of people like these, but I don't really get to them too much. There's a nice little fireman torso sticker. So these are going to go over here by the plain torsos and just random city torsos there. This really doesn't need to be here, but that would be the next one to go probably. This one I use a lot though, plain torsos. A lot of, if I need a plain torso, if I get like a random head, I make some of these guys sometimes. This is Tuesday's mail. There was no mail on Monday for Veterans Day. It's well deserved. And so this is eBay. So there's a problem here. with these big boxes. Not really a problem, but they're stacking up. So that box, that box, that box, and there's one box inside of there. Are all from the same seller. And I have another one of these coming. It says it was delayed. I don't know why. So it's 70 total pounds I'm getting. And they're just going to go under the table until I'd have no room, more room. Oh yeah. There's a couple boxes back there too. Just a few. They're not all the way full though. I need to kind of rearrange them. Because that one box is like destroying into the other box there. So anyway, when you get the stuff, it's such a great deal. And you know it's good stuff. Someday I'm going to have a lot of time to go through all this and sell the used parts in bulk. So just stockpiling is what you call it. So let's get to these orders. Okay, so here's order number 1 from Hollyhock Farm in Colorado. So got yeah, just all minifig parts that I needed that they had. I'm not sure what drew me to the store initially. This is I think my 4th or 5th order at the store. I would have searched for something, and I think it was this head. I needed it for Supergirl, or the Scarlet Witch, something, one of the two. And they're not very, there's not very many of them out there, so I think that's why I went there. So anyway, here's their write-up from Mike here. He says, "Thanks again, I am a big fan." So a few minutes after I placed the order, yeah, he sent me a message saying that he watches my videos here and loves them, loves all the information we provide. So thank you, Mike, and yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate that. And so yeah, nice little order. Alright, here's the next order. There's no card or anything to show you, but it's from Goodnight Grandma is the name of the Bricklink store, I think. There in Utah. So I got lots of duplicate torsos of some things I needed. And oh, they had 10 elf hats for like, they were about $1 each, I think, which is a very reasonable price. So they got picked up all of those they had. And other things, among other things. Oh yeah, I needed Series 1 Tribal Hunter legs, Series 3 Elf legs. Those were a good find there as well, so lots of good stuff there. This next package was an eBay order. I think it's 1,000 of these. They're the right size for my $2 minifig bin. Actually, it's a different size. I was trying, I think it's 2 by 1.75 or something, like 2 inches by 1.75. I was doing a 2 by 2 inch ones, but they're just a little too wide, so I think these are the perfect size. We'll find out. And here's the next Bricklink order from Misty's Bricks. Everything's in the same bag, which is, it's fine. I don't have complaints as long as everything is, I mean, it's just in a bubble mailer, without any protection other than the bubble mailer walls, which, okay, I mean, they're hard plastic, they shouldn't break, but still, I mean, I'd rather have some sort of protection more, but whatever. So there's a lot of different parts in here. This is, I think, about a $40 Bricklink order. They had some minifigs for good prices, so I picked those up. And other parts I needed to complete some, so good stuff there. And here is the last order. I'm going to have to show you this because I'm not going to sit here and open all these up. I'm not sure what's in here. I bought some orange bubble wrap, guys. So anyway, that's how they like to do it. I got a dragon in here, apparently. That's the biggest thing, a green dragon for $5, which is a really good deal. And there you go. I guess I must say that, yes, this is very good packaging. I have no complaints at all. Just a little to take apart. And it's probably a lot to put together this way. But hey, it's however you want to do it. It's no big deal. It's nice to have everything protected like that. Okay, now yeah, it's Tuesday night here after dinner. My project is to try to build a 4th one here. as they come apart here. And to finish these rows, actually, what's not finished? I guess they're all finished. I want to, for this one I used 2x4 bricks. This one I just used all plates. All these plates here, I want to take these apart and fix it, along with this row here. Too many plates. I can use them elsewhere. So I ended up getting a lot of green bricks, so that I can do that now. So I just pulled this bag out of that box there that I've had for quite a while to kind of look for I need bricks. Found that sweet piece right away, really gold. That's kind of great stuff I find in these all the time. So I will pull that out right away and get it on Bricklink tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going for just bricks. I need like 2x4 bricks mostly. And in the bottom of this bag, there's like the Harry Potter microfigs. Like there's a crouching dark brown cat. There's minifig pieces. There's I think that's from Lord of the Rings. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like there's a Cinderella in there. So when I buy these, it's all like, you know, no minifigs, but there's always stuff in there. That's nice. Oh, there's her hair, the band. Okay, so here it is completed, 4 sections. It's going to hold over 600 minifigures once I load it up. And it's big. Holy cow. And here are all the leftover pieces I will store in the same place until I decide to build it more in a few months. Probably February, I'm thinking. I'll work on at least getting 1 or 2 more sections. See, I left the Technic holes in the 3 places that I connect them all, so I could just keep adding on. Just easily pull apart. And they're in its different sections now. And then when I do move this and put it in something, I'll just be taking this top row right off, because it's not as sturdy as all the rest because they're so close together. So it should pretty much, it just comes off pretty easy. I'll just probably stack these all together. Now, if you notice on the outside, I tried to keep it uniform. I messed up in that one spot. I don't feel like changing it, but it's all dark red and red, but it's basically in reddish brown. And I did it on this side as well. This one I didn't mess up at all. So, and these inner ones don't matter because you won't see it, so I just threw whatever I need, whatever I had. So, but yeah, that was fun. Massive project. I spent over $400 in parts. There's over 90 Duplo pieces in each section. So 90 2x4 bricks, and then some are 1 or 2x2 bricks in there too. So spent a lot on that. I probably have enough to almost make another section. I don't have enough Duplo bricks, but here's some of the leftover Duplo bricks I was using. And then I have these 3 boxes that I'm going to go through and resell these things, you know, that I'm not going to end up using. So I don't like to sell Duplo. It's too big. Shipping is not how I like it. I like to know the shipping is small things, so I don't really sell big sets or anything like that. Oh, and that bag that I went through earlier. Well, there's more things I can pull out of here, but found some nice stuff. I was able to complete the Cinderella there. There's a sticker, you know, what set this goes to. Looks like a superhero one. Is that the Sentinel? That picture, yeah. So if you just plug in like this number or something in Bricklink, it'll pull it up, or maybe that one. It'll pull up the stickers right away. It's nice about that. So yeah, that was a project for sure. It took me a good month to get all the parts gathered. I mean, I didn't work on it once I got the parts. I've waited. I've had all the parts for over a week and finally found time to finish it up. So this Saturday it will be in use. So I've gone through 3 of the 4 Bricklink orders I got in Tuesday's mail, and I was able to create or complete all these minifigs. And we have one more order here. And there's 2 more I completed there that need photographs. And then I threw a bunch of them in here that I got for my sale. So we will see what else we can put together here. Okay, so all 4 Bricklink orders have been gone through. I added it up. It was $215 for all of those. That's the total cost with shipping. So I was able to create all these, or to recreate them, and they will be within 10 minutes or less. All these will be for sale. They already have photographs. Actually, the dragon does not, so he's going in there. And I got some Harry Potter microfigs. I got 8 of those will be for sale. Commander Cody, like I showed before, and the Green Princess. But all these will be for sale very fast. And my waiting for parts bit is getting depleted here, which I've been spending a lot of time on adding used parts to Bricklink instead of creating minifigs for eBay lately, which I'm going to turn that around probably next week. I'll start focusing a lot more on eBay. I'm still able to keep over 1,300 for sale on eBay, so that is pretty good. It's hard to find new ones nowadays that I don't have for sale already. I'm not really targeting things like that right now, but yeah, made a lot more. Okay, so here is the Wednesday mail from China. Bricklink seller. They all say Lego on them, so I guess I'm going to have to trust that it's all Lego. This looks exactly like any of the other ones. They have good feedback on Bricklink too, so these are worth a lot. If you look at the average price for 1 stone, I had to buy them. So this is also from another country. I think it's France, maybe. So a few weeks ago, I got that Captain Rex here in a haul of minifigs. I had no idea I was getting them. Put them for sale. Sold them like within a few days for $65. So I was like, okay, let's see if I can find another one. And he's in here in a plastic bag. He looks complete. Looks very good shape. It's I think they said it was displayed only set, so everything looks basically new in here. So that's why I bought this set for just over $30. So that was like a no-brainer. I mean, shipping was like $8 ended up being, but still well worth it. And then they had a couple other things I needed that I purchased. So there's that. And then last night, if you don't follow Brick Attack, he always does on YouTube the deal attack. So this was like $20.40 each. I have 5 of them, and I've been waiting to part them out because it's a lot of parts in one set, and I want to make it worth it. So I got Amazon was limiting it to 3, so I got the 3, and I'll be putting that out pretty quick in the next few weeks. And then this is that other one from yesterday that there's a second part of it to make it the 70 complete pounds. Came a little damaged, so we're not opening it, but I guess there's a R2-D2 leg right there. So again, it's not supposed to be minifigs, but as you saw in that video, I went through a bag last night of just a random one in that box there. It had minifig stuff in it, so always a plus. And there's the other one from yesterday. This will go right next to that. So I had a question on where I keep my sig figs that I receive. I've only gotten one, and that's Pierce there. I used to keep them where the Ninjago thing is. I had a shelf up there, or on top of the bins there. I had some other ones that were starting some of my videos where Pops fell out of a hunting blind, as you'll see here. Alright, here we go. It's our home for the next few hours. Yeah, so we made it up into our deer stand here, and Pops wants to paint a picture. It's the only way he'd come out here. So I'll just let him go ahead and do that. Don't disturb him.
nothing will stop me from getting my beer.
And then I had to move them over here, and I'm not sure, I had a fake Mr. Gold over there, and this guy was over there, but most of them got disbanded. So in that bag of stuff last night when I was looking for 2x4 bricks for my minifigure stand, this was in there, and I knew I had one in my store before, and the light bluish gray, the average price is like $4 for each one. And yeah, I know I have one in there, so I'm going to add this here to 2. I'll drop it down a little. U105, I got to throw this one into. So we'll take this, and the U105 is here. And there's the other one. Now we have 2. We are doing something that I've needed to do for a long time, or wanted to do. I don't need to do it, but it will save me a lot of time in the end here. Okay, so I have my minifigure series in different places. These are basically all the heads, and these are ones that are kind of together, or almost together, that I just throw in here. It's kind of a waste of space to do that. And this, it's hard to find them sometimes, so I'm going to go through the process of, so I pulled out, these are for this Series 10 Commander, Roman Commander. So I got to clear these out first because they have numbers on them now. I'm not 100% sure on all the numbers, so I have my sheets I'm going to use. Like this will be a Series 1 Caveman, his beard. There's another one. Series 10 Trendsetter. Cowgirl, I want to say is 7. I don't know. This is Series 14. Genie, I think, is 7. I'm going to use my sheets just to make sure I don't want to put anything in the wrong spots. I know the Classic King is 13, which I have some hot dog things in there. The Boxer is number 5. So I will be going through that process, and it'll be much easier. The heads will take a little longer, but it'll be much easier to find things when I need to rebuild. And just a little more on the minifigure series. So that is over in that corner right there, that bin. And these are all the torsos, well, way over here, all the legs over here, and accessories. Not all these are minifigure series accessories. Some things like hoverboard, I just know I put like things I want to keep that I know are good accessories that I will use with minifigures eventually. So, but most of them are for the series things. So, yeah, I have. I'm going to hopefully clear all 3 of these out. I may leave the accessories over there though, for the majority of it, and then I'll clear this one out. Obviously, these will be all put in here, and then this one I might keep this way because as I'm doing this, I might be able to build more. Just might keep it this one like that, and I might move these somewhere else. I don't know where. I guess I could probably. Yeah, this is a waste of space here. These definitely can be moved up into here somewhere. And the Vikings, I guess I could make like 3 bins of Vikings of different kinds, different colors. I already have shields there, some heads there, and then I could do torsos and whatever, probably. So here's my little Duplo mess. I'm trying to clean up a little here. I was able to empty that box into some other ones. I'm going to sort through take all the 2x2s out and the 2x4s and keep all of those, but the rest I think I'm going to bag up and take to our markets. And I did take a few things out and add it to the store. Those are all in the Bricklink store now. And a few pieces in here, not much. And they're bigger pieces, a couple, but I'm like, whatever. There's hardly anyone selling them. Like, maybe 3 to 5 sellers in America at the most, I think, for each of these. But except the minifigs, there's more, but yeah. So my random police and firefighter bin was to the point where I couldn't even open it from here. I had to like grab a handful out before I could open it. So I'm starting the process of listing some of these onto Bricklink now, so because I have a lot of them. Okay, so this is what it looks like, all sorted. And here's what I'm keeping out of all this for now, because I do have a couple eBay auctions I list. The more the detailed ones I've kept. And then, I mean, I have fire helmets that I already have some for sale on Bricklink, so. And then I have some of these other hats in this random hats bin. And I also have another old fire, or these fire, some of the old ones, and some police, I don't know, another bin. But I mean, I sell a lot of eBay at 2 of these at a time for about $6. So I keep building those. I sell like every week or every 2 weeks. So from here, the challenge is finding these. I already found, I only have one of this torso. I was checking to see if I could make like another eBay lot of 2 divers. I don't have the legs for that one. Those ones kind of look like divers, but they're not. They're not the fire divers. So what I do is I just go to just the whole town city fire list to do the firefighters. There's only 3 pages. So right away I found this torso, which I have a bunch of. And there's this torso which I have some. Yeah, I think 10 of those. Yeah, some of them have the life jacket. You can't really tell. Oh, there's this one. I have 5 of those torsos there. So this is the way I'll find them. And then there's this one. That's the other one I have a ton of. So we'll add them now. Oh no, the stand is gone. Oh, look at that. All 4 sections. It's a nice little stacking thing. It's perfect. I might put some like painter's tape to connect them so they don't move around too much. I'm not sure if that'll help, but maybe I'll just leave it as is and see how it fares in this first travel. We're going less than an hour away, so. And the rest are open. I'm taking these 3, and then this one is the pieces. Fill a bag. So now I have this fun task of undoing my work that I've done. I guess it, it was for the 2 brick worlds, so there's a lot in here. These are all going on my new minifigure stand, so oh man. I'll just save everything because my priced ones I still put a price tag on and keep them in the bags for now on the table. But these, yeah, take me a while, I think. Okay, I got all the minifigs out of the bags, and so I have 3 full gallon bags of minifigures for the stand. I don't know if I have enough, honestly. Not sure how many fit in a bag, but either way, I can take the top off of this stand on each thing, because that's going to take away, about 150 of them or so spots. So if I need to, not a big deal. But we will go from here, and then I'll keep on getting more to put on the stand for future shows.